Hey, it is the last day of breakaway, and there's a sense of excitement all over this campus. And here's the interesting thing to me, as we think about looking back over this week, I have to be honest with you, I'm not much of a camp guy. If you didn't know that, my name's Kevin Thompson. Apparently this is our first time we've ever met. It's no shock to anybody, I'm not a camp guy. I wasn't a camp guy whenever I was 5. This kind of chaos is confusing to me. They have messy art. I don't like art. I definitely don't like a mess. I don't like messy art. So there's none of this that I really fit into. And yet, I have a role. There's something that I can do. There's a way that I can volunteer all over this week. And the role that I play is this. I'm a dad. I have a mindset of a dad, I see things of a dad, and so as our student workers are having a great time with the kids, I can kind of sometimes redirect them in some way and say, hey, here's a safer way to go about this. I can see the kid that maybe gets lost that nobody else sees. There's a very specific role that I can play here, and that I can't be everything else. I can't be the crazy pastor that gets on stage and sings and everybody loves. I can't be the fun-loving pastor that's engaged in everything that's going on. But I have a specific role to play. And guess what? So do you. Here's what we've told the kids this week. It's Ephesians 2, verse 10. For we are God's masterpiece. He has created us anew in Christ Jesus so we can do the good things He planned for us long ago. If we're not very careful, we can look at somebody who's in the spotlight, somebody who has a microphone, somebody that can sing, and we can look at them and go, oh man, they have a tremendous impact on the lives of people, but there's nothing that I can do. And yet what Paul reminds the church at Ephesus is God has uniquely created you for a very specific purpose. And as long as you're trying to be somebody else, or as long as you're trying to think that only other people with certain gifts and talents can reach people, God's probably not going to use you in many ways. And yet the moment you recognize He has uniquely created me with my personality, with my experience, with my vision, with my understanding, and God has placed me here for a specific purpose, and I can be used by Him, then you can find your role. And so my encouragement to you today is be you. But notice this, don't be the old you. He has created us anew in Christ Jesus. He is transforming us. So it's not this concept of, well, this is just who I am, I'm going to be it. No, allow God's grace to penetrate your heart, to change you, to give you a perspective of His kingdom, a love and a compassion toward other people, and then take everything He has created you to be and go out and serve. Play your part in the bigger picture of what's going on, and God will use you to reach other people.